B gets, yo, what's up, guys? What's going on? Hope y'all doing well. It finally happened. He got sacked. He got sacked. It's been a long time coming. Thanks to Duke for that. I had no idea. I caught this game late. I was watching 3 games, so I was gonna watch 4 games in a row. That was not gonna happen. Damn, I watched 3 games in a row. Crap. Yeah. So, I caught him. Chuck Norris Potter. I caught him into the season, maybe 6 games into his job, into managing Chelsea, and I couldn't say much because I've never seen this guy coach. I haven't been properly introduced to who he is, but it only took me like 3-4 games to realize like, oh, and you're telling me you guys lost already 6 times, and this makes it like 8, 9 or something, whatever it was. Yeah, I knew by then, like, yeah, he's not. Even if they would have won, even eventually, because I knew at some point they're going to have to win a game, he's not the guy for them. It's so clear to see, and it kind of disappoints me, or maybe not disappoints me, because it's not like I'm a Chelsea fan, but I can't help but shake my head, because you got people like, and I respect this guy, I love this guy's channel, Yoons Talks Football, I think it is. By the way, if you're a Chelsea fan, head over there. He's got everything you need for your Chelsea fixings. Great channel, by the way. But, he was happy, I guess, because he's understood. He's a Chelsea fan, so you should celebrate a victory. But followed by that celebration and, euphoria, I think he should have said something like, in my head, I'm thinking, this doesn't mean anything. He just showed you 10 games in a row, I think it was, at that point, that he's just not the guy for Chelsea. He's just not the guy for Chelsea. And, yeah, he's going to have to go at some point. And it's gonna happen, because I didn't think in this realm 10 whatever it was at the time that he lost in a row, you don't just suddenly like, flip that around, and you don't just start coaching like you're prime Guardiola or prime Zidane, right? Even though Zidane, I don't know, like that's questionable, that's debatable, what happened there. I don't know if it was the team, the team was already mature at that time, but anyways, I'm not gonna get into that. It was just so obvious, so evident that he was gonna be a good fit for Chelsea. Kind of like Mudryk is kind of showing. I think Mudryk is pretty much a flop. He's not the type of player that's going to come in and just change things. He's not that type of player. If you give him like a couple of years, I think he's going to be a good player in a couple of years. But he doesn't have that personality to come in and just start playing and just start, taking the team on his shoulders. He's not that kind of player. And it sucks because it seems to have all the qualities there. I've seen some of the training matches, and damn, those feet. Quick feet. And continuing on Mudryk, that guy had the chance to make it a guaranteed 1-0. A guaranteed 1-0 had he just passed it. And I thought it was Enzo. I was already like, oh my God. I was just like screaming at the TV. I was like, are you kidding me, Enzo? What the hell, dude? The most guaranteed 1-0 I've seen to date. That was it, and he screws it up. And then he had another one where, I don't know the timing. It was a really good pass by Kovacic. And I don't know what he was trying to do. And he angled himself, a la Mbappe. And just didn't get enough power, didn't time it well. It was supposed to open up, but it just went straight to Martinez. So now he's out. Whoever comes in, good luck, because damn, the pressure that's going to mount, because people are going to want results right away from, be it Nagelsmann, be it Luis Enrique. I was hearing that he might be another candidate for Chelsea. It's going to take some time. I don't think it's going to take the same amount of time that it took Potter to win a couple games. I think that's part of the role, the job that they're assuming is that they need to get results right away. But anyways, yeah, he's gone, and good luck moving on forward now. So as for the game was really entertaining. That it was like just back and forth, and mostly Chelsea just dominating, and Chelsea having so many opportunities, but just not being able to score. It's like they're cursed at this point, because again, they don't have a number 9. I don't know why. I still don't get why you bought Enzo. Enzo played amazing, as he always does. I think yesterday he had a really, really great game. Applause, just venerating the guy. Just amazing. Just the vision that this guy has. Doesn't make any mistakes. Come on, dude. Like, make a mistake. Show me that you're human, right? I thought he played amazing, but score, And at this point, I think he should kind of like realize, hey, you know what? I'm going to start taking shots. Why not? I'm going to start taking shots, because damn, we can't score to save our lives. Havertz even had a good game. Man, Havertz, I don't care what anyone says, that kid played hella good. He played really, really well yesterday, but just can't score to save his life also. I feel like if he left and he went on to back to the Bundesliga, I think he'd be scoring like nonstop. For some reason, I just think things would just open up. He's just he's not a good fit for Chelsea, or maybe any Chelsea. But I'm thinking this Chelsea, or just needs somebody else there with him. I mean, that's why. I mean, Nkunku coming in the summer, that's way too long. I don't know why people are waiting for. That's my whole. I can't. You're buying Enzo when you need people to score goals. I would have understood if you bought Enzo and then you're telling me 2 months or a month later we're gonna get Nkunku or Victor Osimhen. Then it would kind of make sense, and that's what I think Havertz needs. Because Havertz played really well, no mistakes, almost zero mistakes, had chances to score, just can't score for some reason, just can't put it behind. But he needs to be accompanied. He needs somebody else there. That's just the type of player he is. That's the type of player you get with Havertz. Kukureya, oh man, I just feel bad for that guy. I'm not gonna pick on him. Yeah, that goal that he gave away, it just his overall performance. Yeah, he's got to go. Poor guy. I feel bad for him. I don't want to even want to go into depth about Kukureya. Chilwell played really well. I love Chilwell's first touch, and just his touch in general. That ball that he was given by Kovacic overhead, and just the way he just popped it up for himself, and not just ahead, otherwise it was going to go away because he was running out of field at that point, and then hitting the woodwork. Really, really great touch. Just his overall touch, like I said. Joao Felix had a really great game yesterday. Like, no joke, that kid was nasty. What, he had like 5 nutmegs, I think, on people. And just the way he's able to take on, just how bold he is, and the audacity to try to take on these players, like in the box. You know, where you're thinking there's no space, and somehow he's just making it through. Yeah, some of it was like ricocheting and bouncing off of him. The boldness, daring to do something different, which is something that I don't see anybody else do. And really good performance by Martinez that blocked so many shots yesterday. I don't like him. I think he's a fucking idiot. Like, plain and simple, I think he's an idiot. But what a goalkeeper. What a game he had yesterday. He had a really, really good game yesterday. So yeah, those are my thoughts on Chelsea. Whatever, yeah. Like it or hate it, I don't really care anymore. Yeah, that's it. Thanks again for watching, and as always, I'll see you next time. Tschüss.